Hi everyone, this is Denise Levy. I'm an artist and designer, and today I'm going to show you how to put together this beautiful fall leaf thankful card that I designed. So let's get into it. Here I have cut all the pieces, and I'm going to start with this middle layer of the card where all of the leaves will be adhered to. So I'm just going to get all the pieces out and then start dry fitting just to make sure I have everything in the correct place and overlapping the way I designed it. I tend to always have a couple random pieces of painter's tape on my pieces after cutting, so I use that to get my card stuck down when my mat starts losing stickiness. Anyway, okay, so this one, the maple leaf, has its own separate backing because the way it overlaps that yellow leaf, you would see through it. The other ones, this little sentiment banner will cover those areas. So just the maple leaf only has a separate backing of the same color as the other ones. So now I've got all those in place, and I'm just going to start gluing them down. I will start by gluing the maple leaf to its corresponding green solid layer, and I'll just get little bits of glue everywhere. I like to use this Barely Arts Precision craft glue. It comes with that precision tip, which makes adhering little pieces or pieces like this that have openings pretty easy. So I'm just going to fiddle with that and get that in place, and then I will set that aside. Now I've got tape stuck to my finger. Oh, brother. Now I'm going to put a little bit of glue on just those inner intricate areas that were kind of sticking up, and I don't think I quite got enough glue on the stem there. So I'm just going to add just a little bit more glue until I'm happy with that. I'll set that aside, and then I will get the leaves that are in the very background down first, which is this yellow, supposed to be like, I suppose, an aspen leaf. I'll get that down, and then I will get the green leaf with the three little leaves. This is kind of more of a delicate piece, but it did cut out really nicely for me. So I will get that down and in place there. And then we will do the orange leaf next. If you wanted to change up the colors, you certainly could. Fall leaves are just so beautiful. So you could definitely, switch up colors on this, various oranges and reds and browns, just to kind of customize the card. You could also customize the sentiment if you wanted. Now I'm going to do that maple leaf, and I'll get that down. And then, because of the maple leaf is like 2 layers of cardstock, I'm going to use a combination on this center leaf that's on top of all of them. I'm going to use a combination of foam adhesive and that liquid glue, just so I kind of have that flush on my card. So you will see me do that. I'm just trying to figure out exactly where I want to place those, where it makes sense. And then we will get this down to adhere down on the card. Take off that release paper, and yeah, this is a simple card design, but I think it's got really nice impact, and I think it would be great for lots of occasions, going all the way into for sure Thanksgiving. Make a thank you card, a Thanksgiving greeting card, all the things. So now I'm going to put, just going to look at that, make sure I'm liking how that looks. I'm going to move on to the sentiment. I'm going to weed the sentiment and adhere that with some transfer tape. I think the L in thankful wanted to pull up, but I got that back down. Get that carefully released, and now I will weed all those positive areas from the word here. And I think I had two of the areas from the F and the A that wanted to stick down, right back down onto the actual letter. So off camera, I had to do get some special tweezers and get those pulled off. Okay, so now I've got my transfer tape down, and I'm going to use my burnisher here and just get that transferred over to the pieces of tape as best I can. I like to do the front side and the back side. And now I will try to lift off the tape, and I get it off in one go. And now I'm going to put it on the little piece of cardstock that makes the top layer of this little banner flag detail for the card. And I'm just going to burnish that, and then I will carefully lift up the tape. As I was doing this, I didn't see it, but I heard it, and I did bring up just the tiniest bit of cardstock, which I've not done in a while. It's not the biggest deal, but if I was like giving this to somebody, I might have just redone this part. But I'm trying to just smooth that down. And now I'm going to adhere this. I actually had it going the wrong direction, so I fiddle with this a little bit. And I adhered that top flag piece with foam adhesive, and then that just kind of naturally creates the shadow. And so then I'm just going to just center it on the card. I did not give you the spot where it goes exactly, but just get it centered. And I also used foam adhesive to adhere it to the card, and you're gonna see me put just a little bit more behind those little end pieces to kind of pop those up. And now that center layer of the card is done. So we will get it adhered to the background piece, and I'm going to use foam tape. When I've got a bigger area like this, I like to use this foam tape. I kind of go through it, so I buy it in rolls like this. And you will see me just put these strips all the way around. And then I like to just expose half of each piece going in. You can see kind of alternating, exposed part, the tape, exposed part, the tape. And I like to get those ends sticking out. This allows me to kind of have some wiggle room to get this. If I don't get it down straight enough, I'm able to pop it back up. Otherwise, if all the adhesive is exposed, it can be pretty difficult to do that. And then I just decide, no, it's easier to do this from the back. And so I do that, and I do get it pretty okay for my first shot at it. I'm happy with that. So now all I have to do is just pull those little tabs I created, and then that exposes the rest of that foam tape adhesive. I can press that down, and now this little brown frame, I'm just going to glue flat to the card. You could also use foam adhesive or the circles if you wanted. That is your choice. So I just like the look of it kind of flat to the card. I cut the card base out of the coordinating brown craft cardstock color. So I will get that glued to the base. If you purchased this card for me, thank you so much for supporting my art. I really appreciate it. If you're interested in buying it, all the links are in my profile. And I do appreciate any likes or follows, subscribes here on YouTube. So I'm just going to keep getting all the adhesive around on that card front to the card base. And this card is done. Again, you can easily customize this, switch up the sentiment. It's just a great card for the upcoming fall. So thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.